Welcome to SATV News. This is Shabala Alam with our headlines. Death toll from Chittagong container fire hits 43. Flame brought under control after 62 hours, not completely doused. River water is rising again in Sylhet. People are worried about flood once again. Water level of Kushiara is flowing over the danger mark. Inauguration of Podda Bridge will boost foreign investors' confidence on the country, said Japanese Ambassador Naoki Ito. Two new bodies have been recovered from the site of the BM container depot in Chittagong's Shitakundo. With the latest development, the death toll reaches 43. Members of the fire service and civil service and Red Crescent Youth found the charred body remains at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Deputy Director of Fire Service and Civil Defence in Chattogram Division made the remark at a press briefing today. He said that 9 of the 12 deceased firefighters have been identified. Besides, more than 100 containers out of 4,313 of BM container depot have been damaged. He said that there were 27 containers that had chemicals, 15 of which were completely damaged. The remaining containers were moved to a secure location. He further said that the owner did not inform the fire service about the chemical containers. They would have taken precautions if it had been the case, he said. Members of the fire service, army and police are currently working together. Meanwhile, the fire department has formed a 5-member investigation committee. In Sylhet, after 3 days of continuous rains and upstream, the water level of all rivers, including Shurma and Kushiara, has risen again. The water of Kushiara is flowing over the danger line in 2 places. The water of other river is in danger. Meanwhile, low-lying areas of 7 upazilas along Hakaluki have been inundated. Once again, people are worried about the flood. The Sylhet Meteorological Office is talking about rain for a few more days, and the Water Development Board says that the water of rivers can increase by the slope of the hill. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said that the 6-point demand raised by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman for the Bengalis as it had prepared the people for independence of the country. The Premier was addressing a discussion marking the 6-point day organized by Bangladesh Awami League at its central office in the city's 23 Bangabandhu Avenue. She chaired the event, joining virtually from her official residence Ganabhavan here. Sheikh Hasina, also president of the ruling Awami League, said that the 6-point later turned into 1 point and Bangladesh attained independence. Father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, has firm confidence which actually came from his courage, honesty, belief and foresight. She said, adding that it is why the country has attained independence. Japan's ambassador to Bangladesh, Naoki Ito, on Tuesday said that the inauguration of a mega project, Podda Bridge, will boost foreign investors' confidence on the country. This is going to be a wonderful moment, he said, highlighting the growing presence of quality infrastructure in Bangladesh. The ambassador was speaking at a DCAB talk at Jatiya Press Club organized by the Diplomatic Correspondents Association Bangladesh, DCAB. DCAB President Rizal Karim Lotus moderated the program. Ambassador Naoki said that the direct flight operations between Dhaka and Narita will soon begin that will give a sense of confidence among investors. Naoki said that there is a growing interest among the Japanese investors to come and invest in Bangladesh. The ambassador highlighted 5 factors, including growing quality infrastructure and stable environment. He said Bangladesh is becoming a very important destination for investment. The BNP has given a 3-day program to protest against the increase in prices of daily necessities including gas. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir announced the program at Khaltazia's Gulshan office at noon. He made the decision at a press conference held at the BNP's Gulshan office in the morning. The meeting blamed the government's negligence and irresponsibility for the BM depot blast in Sitakundo. Leaders and workers of the party have been given the responsibility to stand by the families of the injured and the dead. The meeting protested against the increase in gas prices, saying it would further aggravate the suffering of the people. The BNP Secretary General announced a 3-day protest program in protest. The High Court on Tuesday rejected former Communication Minister Nazmul Huda's petition to cancel trial proceedings of a case filed by Anti-Corruption Commission against him on January 19, 2020 for filing a false bribery case against former Chief Justice Surendra Kumar Sinha on June 18, 2018. A bench of Justice Mohammad Nazrul Islam Talukdar and Justice Qazi Mohammad Ejarul Haq Akando also directed the Dhaka Special Court 9 to complete the trial proceedings in the case against Nazmul Huda within 6 months. Nazmul Huda, a lawyer by profession, in the case alleged that the appellate division's bench led by S.K. Sinha earlier on March 7, 2017 in an open court verdict upheld a High Court judgment that on March 23, 2016 quashed the trial proceedings of the bribery case. He alleged that the appellate division in a written judgment which was penned by S.K. Sinha ordered his trial of the bribery case after rejecting the High Court verdict. The ACC had also approved the filing of a case against Nazmul for lodging a false case against Sinha. A Dhaka court has directed the police to submit probe report on journalist couple Sagar Rooney murder case on July 19 as the investigation agency failed to produce findings for the 89 consecutive terms on Tuesday. Dhaka Metropolitan Magistrate Devdas Chandra Odhikari granted the investigation agency further time in this regard. Masranga Television News Editor Sagar Sarwar and his wife ATN Bangla senior reporter Mehrun Rooney were killed in their flat at West Rajar Bazar in Dhaka on February 11, 2012. The following day, Naushar Alam Roman, younger brother of Rooney, lodged a murder case with Shere Bangla Nagar police station. Viewers are taking a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching SATV News. Now news from abroad. Prime Minister of Britain, Boris Johnson, survived a confidence vote on Monday but was backed by just 59% of Conservative Party lawmakers. 148 lawmakers from his party voted against him. For Johnson to be removed, at least 180 votes were needed out of the 359 Conservative members of Parliament. The vote follows the Partygate scandal, where numerous parties were held in Downing Street, while the rest of the UK was in lockdown, sparking national outrage. The Prime Minister was fined by the police over the scandal for breaking COVID lockdown rules.
That took place while Britain was under strict.
Ahead of the World Oceans Day on June 8, international marine conservation organizations removed over 23.5 metric tons of waste from the seas around the Greek island. The cleanup took place over the last 2 weeks with volunteer divers from the UK, Netherlands, Lebanon, Hungary and Greece. They cleared dozens of abandoned heavy fishing nets from the seabed. This will be recycled into yarn to make products such as clothing and carpets. According to environmentalists, roughly 640,000 tons of fishing gear is lost or abandoned in the oceans each year.
They cleared dozens of abandoned heavy.
Now sports news. World champions France has lost in the points in the UEFA Nations League. The time Didier Deschamps' team drew 1-1 with Croatia. France and Croatia started the event with a loss. As a result, both the teams entered the field with some changes in. In such a match, France and Croatia spread tensions from the beginning. Both teams have fought equally throughout the match, where the Croatians created the first chance to score at home. However, Ant's corner kick was blocked by French goalkeeper Mike. Adieu gave the lead to the French in the beginning of second half. Later, Andriy equalized for Croatia with a successful spot kick in the 80th minute of the game. Before ending, we go to the headlines again. Death toll from Chittagong container fire hits 43. Flame brought under control after 62 hours not completely doused. River water is rising again in Sylhet. People are worried about flood once again. Water level in Kushiara is flowing over the danger mark. Inauguration of Podda Bridge will boost foreign investors' confidence on the country, said Japanese Ambassador Naoki Ito. You're up to date so far here on Europe SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satvtv.tv. Stay with SATV.